Hi, this is Joel Joy from CST department, second year. I'm going to do the ninth program in data structures lab. I'll read out the question. Implementation of hashing with collision resolution techniques. To implement hashing with collision resolution techniques with the functions for insert, search and display. Now I'll show you the program. This is a program. Hash include iostream, hash include std.lib.h. These are the call for the compiler to call the header file which contains input and output operations and standard library functions. Then I declare the functions which I am going to use in this program. It is a display function and the insertion function which has one argument of type integer. Then the search function which has also an argument of type integer and has return type as int. Then I declare an array of size 5 as global variable. Then in the main function for loop is run, that is for I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I is incremented after every iteration. A of I is equal to -1 and this 3 select, info and check are the variables. We use a do while loop to execute the choice which the user has given. The first option is insert, second option is search, third option is display, fourth option is exit. The user is asked to enter the choice using cout statement and the choice given by the user is stored in the variable select. Then a switch case statement is used to execute the choice which the user has given. The first option is insert. It is the user is asked to enter the data. The data is stored in the variable info using scene statement and the insertion function is called and the info variable is passed as an argument. Info is passed as an argument. Then if the user gives option 2, then the user is asked to enter the data to be searched and data to be searched is stored in info variable using scene statement. Then check will be assigned and the search function is called and info is passed as an argument. That is the data is passed as data to be searched is passed as an argument. The return value is stored in check. If check is equal to -1, the search data is not in our database. Otherwise the search data is found in index and index values. The return value is displayed. Then if the user gives the third option, then display function is called and if it is default then wrong option. While select not equal to 4, this loop runs, then it returns since it is an integer main, it has to return integer type value. Since there is no specific integer type value to return over here, we just return 0. Then we define display function over here. It has return value as void. Variable I is of type data type integer. It is declared over here and the elements in the search hash functions are displayed using the for loop. Then the search function of return type int, info variable is an argument of type integer. Then inside the function we have two variables p and q of type integer. P is equal to info modulus 5. If a of p is equal to info, then return p. Otherwise for q is equal to p plus 1 modulus 5. A of q is not equal to -1 and q not equal to p. Q should be equal to q plus 1 modulus 5. If a of q is equal to info, return q. If a of q not equal to p, then return -1. Then another function void insertion function of return type void. It also has an argument info of type integer. A variable key is assigned info modulus 5 and I is a variable of type integer. If a of key is equal to -1, a of key is equal to info. Otherwise, for I is equal to 0, I is equal to key plus 1 modulus 5, I not equal to key, I is equal to I plus 1 modulus 5. If a of I is equal to -1, then a of I is equal to info, and it breaks over here. If I is equal to key, then hash table is full. Let us compile and run the program. Now means the first option is insert. So insert, let us give 12. Then again we insert 23. Again we insert 34. Then we search for 34. The element searched can be found in index number 4. That is, we have obtained the correct output, and the display function shows the elements, that is 12, 23 and 34. Now we exit. Thank you. This program is successfully executed and compiled and executed. Thank you.